There's still the stigma of like, oh, you do watercolor tattoos? Oh, you do like cutesy anime tattoos? Like, you're not a real tattoo artist, because like the old school guys might think like, because you do this cute, stupid stuff, that you're not like a real artist. But I think everyone has a style and should just like appreciate like other person's art. Just because you don't do that style doesn't mean that you're not good. My name is Jennah Bullaro and I'm a tattoo artist. I got my first tattoo when I was 15 and I wanted to have a career in art, and I went to fine arts. I was in fine arts in university, and I realized that I can't really get a job in fine arts. I wanted to be an art teacher, but everyone else did too, so I dropped out of that and pursued tattooing. I get a lot of like nerdy clientele just because I help run an anime convention, so it's just a lot of word of mouth there. So I feel like they're comfortable coming to me, whether they're more shy or more of an introvert. Sometimes like I do a lot of floral tattoos too, so some girly stuff. So I get a good range, I would say. My first tattoo ever on skin was on myself, and it's a Bulbasaur. And it took me 4 hours. I was so stressed coming to work because I knew I was gonna do it. I ran a stop sign, I got pulled over, like, it was a rough day. And so then I had to tattoo myself, and it's like this big, and it took me so long. So now if I do a tattoo like that, it's like an hour. But like, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. It was hard, but it turned out great. I did work in Toronto just as a front person at a tattoo shop, and I felt like there were so many artists that I didn't want to pursue a career there, because it's like, how am I gonna stand out? So then I moved back to Winnipeg, and then I was really lucky to get an apprenticeship when I did move back, and then it's been really great. I do have a client that's become one of my really good friends, so I think that's pretty awesome. We actually went to Japan together, and she's gotten like a lot of my work on her, so now she's just like a walking canvas. So it's pretty cool that now we're friends and we can do things outside of here, because it doesn't always happen where that you want to make a client become your friend and let them into your life, just because then you know what I mean? Like friend life work balance becomes, but her and I just clicked really well. So it was really cool to make a best friend out of my work. I really like Laura Anunnaki, I hope I said that right, but she's from Mexico, and she does really gorgeous like glitter tattoos in her own style, and they're just very adorable and very detailed with like diamonds and stuff, so she's really great. So I've had an argument with someone where she's like arguing with her boyfriend saying, do you think tattoos need to have a meaning? And I said, no, you can get it just because you're like, that looks cool. Like, I think that really flatters my body. Or it could mean something, but sometimes I feel like people want a tattoo if they want to make sure, and it has a big meaning, because in the future they know that they won't regret it, because they know, oh, it holds like a deep meaning for me that I know I'm not gonna regret that in the future. But I think for people that are like, that just looks sweet, like they're very sure of themselves already, so they don't need to have an excuse or a deep meaning for having a tattoo. I have a Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory on my leg, and it's just because he reminds me of my brother so much, and I'm like his annoying sister that he's like, don't touch my shit, don't touch my stuff. So that one, and then I have like the typical like 2000 angel wings on my back. So I was like 18, I was like, it's a memorial tattoo. So, you know, I have a memorial, like meaningful one. But otherwise they're just like, I like that show, I'm gonna put it on my body. That's what it's become now. I think it's for sure more like acceptable. Even my grandma, at first she was like, no tattoos, but now that she sees that it's like my job, she's very like, how's the tattoo? I'm like, it's good. But yeah, I think it's way more acceptable in like jobs. I see people like working in airports with tattoos, and it's just a conversation starter and a way to make connections with people. So I think just because like there's so many TV shows about tattoos that people are more like interested and want to know more about them. So I think it's great.